Good evening. First and foremost, I would like to thank you guys for being here this evening. My name is Cierra Riley, and I'm here to talk to you about the film Get Out. Get Out was directed by Jordan Peele and aired on February 24th, 2017. I'm going to relate the issue of human abduction and organ trafficking and its relationship to the film Get Out. The plot of Get Out show is about a young black talented photographer named Chris who has been dating his girlfriend Rose for the past 5 months. Chris and Rose are currently in an interracial relationship where they have made it to a point in their relationship where it is time to meet Rose's parents. Chris asks Rose in the beginning of the film if her parents knows if he's black or not. Rose replies that her parents are not racist and that everything will be okay. However, upon Chris's arrival to the Armitage household, Chris is faced with unusual behaviors not only from Rose's parents, but from their guests as well. Chris initially thought that this was because of their interracial relationship with their daughter. However, he soon realizes that it goes much deeper than that. And he unveils the true meaning as to the reason why the Armitage wanted Chris to be their guest. The film Get Out shows how human abduction and organ trafficking is a serious threat to human society and their dignity. The point of view that Get Out brings to this issue is it denotes the issue of human abduction and organ trafficking through various subliminal messages throughout the film. One of which is the background music where the song Stay Woke by Childish Gambino plays. The song Stay Woke basically is talking about or informing people on keeping their eyes open to the racial and social injustices in today's society. The film demises this issue further by allowing Chris to kill all of the members of the Armitage family, putting an end to this awful business. Here, I will now introduce to you the first movie clip.
Just keep on walking, brother. Just keep on walking. Not today. Not me. You know how they like to do motherfuckers out here, man. I'm gone. Come on, brother. Yo! Give that farmer his fun.
In this opening movie clip, you have seen where there was a black male walking down the street in a suburban neighborhood. He was abducted by who we further realize is Rose's brother and taken to the Armitage household. This is a current issue in the United States today. It is no secret that there has been a steady increase of black people being abducted. The main target area for these abductions are usually in urban, low-income areas. The second clip, you will see where Hudson is talking to Chris about why he has purchased him. Like Chris, Hudson is a photographer as well, before he lost his eyesight. However, his vision was not as keen as Chris's.
Yeah. For phase 3, the transplantation. Well, partial, actually. The piece of your brain connected to your nervous system needs to stay put, keeping those intricate connections intact. So you won't be gone, and not completely. A sliver of you will still be in there somewhere, limited consciousness. to see and hear what your body is doing, but your existence will be as a passenger. An audience. You'll live in the silicon place.
Not even the second place.
Yeah, that's what she calls it. Now, I'll control the motor function, so I'll be
Me. You'll be me.
good. Good. You got it quick. Good on you.
Why us? Why black people?
Who knows? People want to change. Some people want to be stronger, faster, cooler.
Black. Same passion.
But please don't let me into that. I could give a shit what color you are. No. What I want is deeper. I want your eye, man. I want those things you see through.
This is crazy.
Calm down.
As mentioned before, you saw where in this past film where Hudson was explaining the process to Chris. Basically, what's going to happen is Rose's father is a surgeon. So basically, he's going to transplant Chris's organs into Hudson's body. This ties in the organ transplantation of the issue in today's society. Organ transplantation is looked at as far as when you include organ trafficking. It is looked at the dark side of organ transplantation. Organ transplantation is a good field. However, the supply and demand for it is very high. That's where the black market comes in and basically abducts people and uses their organs to sell to the highest bidder on the black market. You also saw clips in that film where Chris is being admired by the Armitage's guests, and therefore Hudson basically placed a bid on Chris's head, and basically they sold to the highest bidder. So the Armitage family represents the black market in today's society. In 2013, a black Georgia teen was found dead, rolled up in a gym mat in Valdosta, Georgia. Police deemed it an accidental death and denied foul play. However, due to the mysterious nature of this crime, the parents kept pushing the issue until they got answers. In the end, the private autopsy revealed that the boy had actually been murdered, and they found that all of the organs from the boy's skull to his pelvis had been removed. Sadly, he was a victim of organ trafficking in the United States. Recent research on organ trafficking has found that black market organizations seek out funeral home directors, form a partnership with them, and exchange their organs for money. The major problem that drives organ trafficking is, like I stated before, supply and demand. Therefore, in conclusion, This film lashes out against human abduction and organ trafficking. In the end, Chris does escape and he manages to kill the father, the mother, Rose, and the brother, as well as two other characters who are not as main, but they're the grandparents and the grandparents who have already underwent the transplantation process. Like again, Rose's family is like today's black market where they abduct victims and sell them to the highest bidder. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and you guys can have a good evening.